Hello, this is Globanitter. My name is Caroline, and today I am in Las Vegas. And honestly, I didn't expect Vegas to teach me a life lesson, but here we are. And let me tell you what happened. So the first night I was there, I pushed myself because it was after an all-night flight, and I went and saw Mariah Carey, and it was a good experience. I mean, she can sing, but she has a total diva energy. She changed outfit 3 or 4, 5 times maybe. The hair, like a shampoo commercial. And it's all very choreographed, very organized. You don't see any real emotions. Yes, would I go and see her again? Probably not, but you know, it was something to do while I was there. The next afternoon, I do what I usually do when I'm on layovers. I went to a local yarn store, and there's only one left in Las Vegas, and it's the Golden Needle Art that is owned by Judy. I mean, nothing has changed. She still has a lot of yarn. She's got Bai yarn, Noro yarn, Malabrigo, many different kind of yarns. Everything is arranged according to their weight. And what I enjoy the most is watching the samples, all the shawls, the cardigans, you know, you get a lot of ideas like this. She wasn't there, so I know her husband hasn't been well, and I was asking the ladies, her friends, who are looking after the shop, while she's looking after her husband, how she was doing, how her husband is, and she was, well, thank you for asking. It's her husband's funeral today, and as you know, I record the videos a bit before they're released, so the funerals were on the 4th of December. And Judy, it's been tough for her. She hasn't been eating. She's a bit weak. She's coming from time to time to the shop, but I don't know if you can send her some encouragement via Google Maps, you know, leave some reviews. I will do that myself. I think it will help her a lot, and you know, I'm worried for her. And also, I am very worried for the cats, because as you know, she's a big animal lover, and she has 2 families of cats in 2 separate rooms. They're well looked after, they have access to the outdoor, and her friends are looking after them, but you know how much I love animals, and of course it's something that worries me. So also, if you're in the area and you want to adopt cats, please get in touch with Judy, not with me. It would help tremendously. If you're in Las Vegas, go and see her, leave a review on her Google Maps, on her store. I will put the link in the description, of course. And at the end of the video, I will show you what I bought, because of course, you know, especially I want to support her. So yes, I bought some yarn. And also our friends were super friendly. So I recommend this shop. And then in the evening, I went to see Tim McGraw. And Tim McGraw, let me tell you, total energy is totally different from Mariah Carey. As scripted as Mariah Carey was, he's genuine. So he sang a couple of songs, and then he took the mic and said, "Hi, my name is Tim. I'm mostly known for being Faith's husband." So I thought that was nice. And after a few songs, he said something about himself again, that I don't follow him on social media. I've started following him because I saw him in a concert before in Dallas, but I'm not a big fan. I listen to his songs on my Apple Music account, but I'm not a huge fan. But I like him. I do like him, and I do like genuine people. And so he said 2.5 years ago, he thought his career was over. He had to have 4 back surgeries and 2 knee replacements. And he didn't think he would be able to go on stage again, but here he is. Turns out it just needed to be fixed. That's his words. I love the positive energy. And when I arrived it was at the Caesar Palace and the Colosseum. When I saw my seat, I made a mistake. I was in a corner, almost the last row at the back, right at the side, near the aisle. But there's nothing, it's just the wall after that. So concert goes along, and then he's singing, and he comes to this end of the stage, and then he walks up the aisle, and he shakes everybody's hands, and he shook my hand, and I'm so happy. So, and this is the life lesson, and I shared it with a friend, and she totally got it. She knew what I meant. Sometimes you think you're in the wrong place, but it's just a question of timing. You just wait for your time, and things will happen. So this is the lesson. I hope it helps you, because I believe in all these kind of things, right time, right place. So this was my experience with Tim McGraw. Amazing. And he only has 4 dates in Vegas, and it was the first date. So super happy. And now I'm going to show you some pictures and videos of the yarn shop, and I will come back at the end to show you what I bought. So what I bought in the yarn store is, before I left the house, I wind my yarn for the trip, and I plan a project to knit on my commuting flight. And I've decided to knit a muscle bra hat because it's easy, easy to transport. And I had 2 skeins of yarn planned, and when I wound, this one was good. And the second one, it was a total disaster. I don't know what happened, because usually it's good quality, it's earth yarn. The gradient was not in the right order, the ply was wrong, everything was wrong. So I was looking for another contrasting color, and the initial yarn that I bought is blue, and it would have matched really nicely with this, but unfortunately, I couldn't find anything that matched. I was in Los Angeles last week. We did a stopover in Los Angeles on the way to work, and I bought this yarn, which I thought would do, and I'm not happy. I don't think it's going to match, because when they're in the skein, it's a bit difficult to see. So now that it's wound, I don't like it. So I went to Judy's shop, golden needle yarn store, and I told the lady I had a yarn emergency, and they were all, okay, let us help you. And they all made a lot of suggestions, and I went back and forth. In the end, I went for this. It's a sock yarn, Laine du Nord, made in Italy. It's a paint gradient sock, and it's got dark purple and light purple. You're going to tell me in English the terms right now. Lavender and purple, maybe. And since there's lavender and golden, yellow golden, I think it will match well. I wanted a blue side, but I have to do with what I have. So purple hat it will be. And then while they were trying to help me, they came up with a lot of suggestions, what I could do. And one of the suggestions was this. And yes, it would work. But I thought, and the way the yarn was displayed in the shop, it was paired up with this. And I think this is just gorgeous. So I had to buy it. So I bought it. And then there was this shawl, gray and red, and gray, gradient gray, but they didn't have the yarn in the shop. But then they were showing me what I could do it, and I have in mind to do a muscle row hat, black and red. But I think it's going to be, when you turn it, it's going to be one side black and one side red. So I have to do red, black, black, red, red, black, red, black, yes. I know what I mean. So I bought, and it's incredible the amount of dégradé black gray there is. There's like a gray tint, blue tint, purple tint, but still gray. So I went for this. It's darker. I hope I don't regret it. There's a lot of black to be paired up with this red. And the red is by Malabrigo, Ravelry Red. Isn't it gorgeous? I fell in love, so I bought this. And the other thing I'm working on that I mentioned last week, the week before actually, I'm still knitting my Knit Sisu friendship sweater, and I started the sleeve, and what I realized is the same yarn, the colorful yarn, and this one is the same name on the yarn. Of course I don't have the, but it must be a different batch because this looks more green and this looks more what do I say, red. So I'm a bit disappointed. I wish I had seen this earlier because I could have alternated the different skins, batches, and it would have looked less strange than this, but well, I think it looks okay. But I will wear it like this, and remember, it's a superwash yarn, so it will stretch. So I hope when it's blocked, it's going to look a bit nicer. I couldn't get the right count when I picked up the stitches for the sleeves. I got, I think, 4 stitches more, which is okay. And I hope when I stretch it, it's going to be a bit looser. But I followed the instruction. I think I pretty much have the gauge. So let's see. That's it. I got a roster change. I was supposed to go to, my next layover is supposed to go to Ho Chi Minh, but nice change. I'm going back to Anchorage, which I'm super happy about it, and I'm staying 3 days in Anchorage. And of course, things can change again. So I have something in mind that I can do in Anchorage, but I'm going to wait a little bit to book it to make sure I don't waste my money. I was supposed to release a video about the yarn shop I saw in Los Angeles first, but because I want you to give some encouragement to Judy, I'm going to be out of sequence a little bit, and I'm going to release this video in Las Vegas first, and the week after it's going to be either Christmas video or Los Angeles. But anyway, you will see everything. Just a little bit out of sequence maybe, but this is what you can look forward to. Or maybe Christmas video can be in Anchorage. That's an idea. I'm going to think about it. So you have to keep watching. It's going to be a surprise next week, what you're going to see. And I hope I encourage you to do some knitting. Let me know what you're knitting. And please, please, please encourage Judy if you know anyone around Las Vegas area who wants to adopt cat. Please help her, help us look after these cats, and also go to her cottage and buy some yarn to support her. Thank you very much, and I will see you next week. Have a fantastic week. Bisous, bisous. Mwah. Bye.